Haas recently stirred up some conversation with his comments on LIV Golf and the two-stroke penalty he incurred at the 2023 Senior PGA Championship. Known for his incredible skills and the respect his words command in the golf world, when Jay speaks, people listen. His opinions are valued by many, which is why these recent remarks are generating so much buzz. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on the latest updates. During the final round of the 2023 Senior PGA Championship, Haas found himself in the middle of a bit of a rules mix-up. He was hit with a two-stroke penalty for violating a rule that says that caddies can't stand behind a player when they're getting into their stance. It's one of those little rules that can easily be overlooked, especially in the heat of competition, and that's exactly what happened here. While the penalty sparked some discussion, most people saw it as an honest mistake, nothing shady or intentional on Haas's part. Now, when it comes to the bigger picture, Haas has never been shy about sharing his thoughts on LIV Golf, the Saudi-backed tour that stirred up so much controversy in the world of golf. Haas has made it clear that he's not a fan. He believes LIV disrupts the long-standing traditions that make golf the game it is. It's not just about the format or the money, it's about the values that Haas and many other players hold dear. But Haas's concerns go beyond just the game itself. He's also raised some red flags about where the funding for LIV comes from. The Saudi backing of the tour has been a point of contention for a lot of people, and Haas is no exception. For him, the source of that money raises some serious ethical questions, and he's not afraid to speak up about it. While this hasn't necessarily created a huge public controversy, it's clear that Haas has strong feelings about the direction golf is heading. His views on LIV Golf are rooted in his respect for the game's history and integrity. For him, it's not just about the future of golf, but about preserving what makes it great. Haas's story is one of remarkable consistency, longevity, and dedication to the game of golf. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, and raised in Belleville, Illinois, Jay's journey to becoming one of golf's most respected players started early. Haas's time at Wake Forest University was pivotal in shaping his future. He played alongside future golf legends Curtis Strange and Bob Byman in what golf world would later call the greatest college team of all time. Haas not only contributed to the team's success, but he also stood out individually, winning the NCAA Individual Championship in 1975. It was a perfect start to what would become a lengthy and distinguished professional career. After turning pro in 1976, Haas quickly made his mark on the PGA Tour. From 1978 to 1993, he won 9 times, establishing himself as a steady and reliable competitor. His game was defined by consistency, and he earned a reputation for being one of the most dependable players on tour. Haas's ability to perform year in and year out was remarkable, and he continued to be a presence on the PGA Tour well into the 2000s. Despite the ups and downs that come with any long career, Haas experienced a resurgence in 2003. That year, he finished in the top 30 on the money list for the first time since 1995, and his performance earned him a spot on the United States President's Cup team. For many players, this would have been the pinnacle of their career, but Haas wasn't done yet. The following year, in 2004, he was one of Hal Sutton's 2 captain's picks for the Ryder Cup, making it his 3rd appearance in the prestigious event. This late career success was a testament to his skill, work ethic, and ability to continue competing at the highest level. Haas's career wasn't just about the big moments, though. His consistency over the course of nearly 4 decades was one of his defining characteristics. He played in an incredible 799 PGA Tour events, just 4 shy of the all-time record held by Mark Brooks. Over the course of his career, Haas made the cut 593 times, more than any other player in PGA Tour history. That level of consistency is nearly unheard of in professional golf, where the competition is fierce and the pressure can be overwhelming. However, despite all of his success, there was one glaring statistic that stood out. Haas played in 87 majors without ever winning one. This record held until 2021, and while it might seem like an unfortunate blemish on an otherwise stellar career, it never seemed to bother Haas. He remained focused on the things that mattered most to him: family, the joy of the game, and the relationships he built along the way. For Haas, golf was never about the number of major wins. It was about playing the game with integrity, consistency, and passion. In 2004, Haas was eligible to play in Champions Tour events, and he wasted no time making an impact. In his first Senior PGA Championship appearance, he finished just 1 stroke behind Hale Irwin, showing that his game was still in top form. As time went on, Haas continued to prove that he was a force to be reckoned with on the senior circuit. In 2005, he won twice on the Champions Tour while still playing regularly on the PGA Tour. It was a rare feat, and it spoke volumes about Haas's ability to perform at a high level despite his age. stage. In 2006, Haas went on a tear, winning back-to-back events on the Champions Tour. Then in a dramatic moment that would define his senior career, he won his first senior major, the Senior PGA Championship, in a playoff against Brad Bryant at Oaktree Golf Club. That victory was a crowning achievement in a career that had already been full of impressive performances, and it propelled him to the top of the Champions Tour money list for the year. His success didn't stop there. Haas was named the Champions Tour Player of the Year in 2006, a well-deserved honor for one of the most consistent players in the game. Haas continued to dominate on the Champions Tour, winning the 2008 Charles Schwab Cup, which marked his second victory in 3 years. He wasn't slowing down, and his passion for the game was as strong as ever. He remained a prominent figure on the senior circuit, and his win at the Greater Hickory Classic at Rock Barn in 2009 was another reminder that he was still a force to be reckoned with. Just a month later, he secured his third senior major, the Constellation Energy Senior Players Championship. In one of the most memorable final rounds of his career, Haas came from 5 strokes behind to shoot a 6-under par 64 and win by 1 stroke over the legendary Tom Watson. Over the years, Haas continued to add to his impressive list of victories, reaching his 16th Champions Tour title in 2012 at the Principal Charity Classic. It was a dominating victory, with Haas cruising to a 5-stroke win over Larry Mize and Kirk Triplett. Even into his late 50s and early 60s, Haas was showing that age was just a number. His victory at the Toshiba Classic in 2016 at age 62 was particularly impressive. Haas won in a playoff against Bart Bryant, becoming the second oldest player to ever win a PGA Tour Champions event, just behind the great Mike Fetchik. What made Haas's victory even more remarkable was that, at the time, he was one of the oldest players still competing at the highest level. In 2022, at the age of 68, Haas made history once again. He teamed up with his son Bill at the Zurich Classic, and together they became the oldest father-son duo to make the cut in a PGA Tour event. Bill, a talented golfer in his own right, secured their place in history by making birdie on the final hole. It was a moment that was as much about family as it was about golf, a testament to the bond between father and son and the enduring love for the game that runs through their veins. Haas's impact on the game of golf goes beyond just his personal accomplishments, though. He comes from a long line of accomplished golfers, including his uncle Bob Golby, who won the 1968 Masters, and his brother Jerry Haas, who also played on the PGA Tour. His sons Jeju and Bill followed in his footsteps, and Bill has played on the PGA Tour since 2006. Haas's family legacy is deeply embedded in the sport, and it's clear that his passion for golf has been passed down through the generations. In recognition of his achievements in sportsmanship, Haas received some of the highest honors in the game. In 2006, he was awarded the Bob Jones Award, the highest honor given by the United States Golf Association for distinguished sportsmanship in golf. The same year, he received the Payne Stewart Award for his contributions to the game and his conduct both on and off the course. He also received the Murray Award for his cooperation with the media, highlighting his respectful and professional approach to his career. And that wraps up today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest updates. Thanks for watching.